get this boy on the phone here. Hopefully he answers.
Hello?
So I should be streaming.
Yep. Yep, you're live.
All right, that's good. So let me go on my phone so we can talk, see what the viewers have to say, and you know.
Yeah.
Are you sure I'm live?
Yeah, it says you're.
Mouth.
Yeah, no,
Um.
you don't want to, like, start eating.
No. Okay, so I got everything turned up now, so everybody should be able to hear me a lot better.
Okay.
But how's everything going?
Oh, pretty good. I got a roommate that gets paid every week now, so I get around 100 every week from him. Well, except for, like, usually the fourth week, he doesn't have to pay anything, but it sounds like he might be having to pay me the remaining 50 of this month, next week, so we'll see.
Okay, so is that the part for his rent or?
Yeah, yeah, that's he just pays 350 to live here.
So I got a question. Last time I seen you and talked to you on here, your house was pretty dirty.
Oh no, it's a
It,
lot better.
can we get a
He
glimpse
helps
around?
clean.
Can we get a glimpse around?
Let's see.
Is there any more dead
Let's
rats?
see if no, no, there hasn't been any mice
Okay, looking
for
better,
a
looking
while.
better. Clothes on the
Yeah, I
floor.
had yeah, that's gonna happen.
Okay, okay.
uh
Why is there clo? Can I? Why is there clothes in the front
I
room?
just I just drop my clothes whenever I'm done with them.
So what about
Cuz
the
that was
toilet?
like a that was like
Is there piss?
toilets
Is there piss in the toilet? Is there
it
poo? Is there
it
poo in the toilet?
no, but it
Let's turn the
no,
light
it
on.
looks
Let's
bad, but
let's have a gander. Oh my God.
it's iron water though. I have
it
really hard water, so
looks like you got a.
we don't bother really cleaning the toilet that much because that stain's just never gonna go away.
Dude, that stains pure shit.
No, no, it's definitely iron water. Don't worry.
Do you have city water?
No, I have well water and it's iron as hell.
So you live in an
I
apartment
actually have to.
that has well water?
Well, it's quote unquote apartment. It's more of a triplex.
Okay, so do you have a water bill?
No. Well, I don't really have utilities here. They are included with my rent. The people who own this place or that own the company here, they pay them.
Yeah, that's what's the shower look like?
Probably better. My roommate actually cleans it decently. Uh,
Okay, okay, shower. Well, it needs
I have
scrubbed.
to use it. I use that shower every day though. Like that's the thing. You could tell that shower gets used because if I get too much oil in my hair, I just go nuts.
Yeah, your hair don't look too greasy. I give you that. I give you that. So,
Hey, I got if I'm gonna have hair this long, it's got to be nice.
have you been talking to the ladies lately?
Uh, Not a whole lot. Not I've there was one girl from Detroit that I was talking to until I got a little bit more familiar with what kind of politics she was into, and I was like, no, and so I stopped talking to her.
So you let politics pick your relationship.
Not all the time, but with her, it was like, well, she was like into abortion and shit, or at least she wasn't like really that against it. So I was like, that was kind of a deal breaker for me.
Well,
I have a really big problem with, have a bit of a problem with that. Not like a huge problem, but I mean, I just don't like killing babies, so.
oh, I mean,
It's funny that someone would actually take offense to me making that stance nowadays.
So, have you been on Discord lately?
Only I not talk. Yeah, I have, but I haven't talked to a whole lot of people.
Have you been
I've
talking
talked
to?
to.
Look, it's come to my attention. I'm I'm here to say I can't say you have and I can't say you haven't. Just from what I've been seeing and
Yeah,
being told, okay, been told,
yeah,
and a bit of evidence. Just throwing it out there, okay? Have you been talking to
yeah.
any?
You're good.
Have you been talking to any underage girls on Discord? I mean, I know the answer.
Not that none that
I know
I
the answer.
none. Well, none that I know of. I've not talked to any that I. The last one. Hell, the last woman I talked to was crazy woman from Fish Tank. I think.
Um, so let me see here. I want to go ahead and do this. Okay, you're on Kiwi Farms. You know this, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not
I'm
good.
familiar with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So are you sure you haven't talked to any underage women?
100%.
Uh, you
I
got?
definitely have not been.
Did you get reported on Discord not too long ago for talking to underage women?
No, if anything, I've gotten reported for probably saying racial slurs more than anything.
What racial slurs do you say?
I've said hell for a while my the N word was basically a joke in my bio as my pronouns.
So are you racist?
No,
I
no,
mean, look. Just be
no. I just
100%. People are gonna respect you if you're 100%. Are you racist?
I have not. No, I'm not. I'm not racist.
Would you date a black? Would you date a black chick?
The right black woman, yeah, but not just any black chick.
So you're gonna tell me if a really hot black chick come up to you right now?
I mean, depends on what you mean by hot.
I mean, out of my league and out of your league, but she's like, hey,
Well,
I
yeah.
want you to be my daddy. Are you gonna be her daddy?
Well, just be. Well, just like I said, and there's also got to be more to it than looks too.
Do you like it when a girl calls you
Uh,
daddy?
I mean, it's a little weird, but and it's probably something that really should doesn't belong in a relationship. I used to get into it, but now I'm kind of like probably not for me anymore.
Yeah, I hope not. I'm just saying. So
Yeah.
back to the question: would you date a black chick? Yes or no? That it's a yes or no
Well,
answer. Yes or no? Not
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
is that a strong yes or is that a yeah?
I mean, no, it's pretty solid. Yes. I mean, I'm
Have you ever
not
dated a black
against
chick?
dating other people of. I tried to date one. I can't remember how I met her, but I tried to date one when I was living out in the other end of town, and she ended up ghosting me.
Why did she ghost you? There's got to be reasons. You got to know the
I
reasons.
don't know. I don't know the reasons why these women ghost me. I'm pretty clueless as to that. I've just kind of accepted that it happens.
Let me check something out real quick. Um, hold on a second here. I'm gonna do a little digging here. Okay.
Okay.
You know, sometimes things got to be done in a quarterly fashion.
Yeah, you want to get your ducks in a row. Talking to a
Okay,
guy on
so
stream.
what?
My roommate got home.
I mean, you're still able to be on here, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that's not a bad thing.
No,
Like,
he usually keeps to himself. He's pretty he's pretty well, not always like he's pretty quiet though, but he's a musician, so I can't always I
uh,
gotta kind of put a little asterisk by quiet.
so, what does he play?
He's vocals.
Does
He wants
he
to learn guitar though.
does he know anything about you?
Yeah, but he's not. He I told him that like I gave him a lot of the details and like how I've not done anything like that in like a whole decade. So he's like, okay, so you're
So
not you're actually trying to change your life for the better.
so you told him you've been staying out of the sandbox.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Been telling him I've been staying the fuck out of that.
So can we put you? Can we? I know you like your name Xenis, and obviously you're gonna keep that name. But uh, can we call
Yeah,
you on here on my channel? Can we call you the Sandbox Warrior?
if you want, I mean, I'm fine with that.
Okay. I mean, so there's no shaming your
I
game.
don't mind.
No shaming your game. You did your time, right?
Yeah, no, and it's not who I am anymore. But I'm perfectly willing to take a funny nickname for the memes. I mean, it's
So,
like that. That's just kind of
are you afraid of what God was never had to say about you? Where I mean,
not
you
really, not really, because like I didn't have anything to. I didn't have any. He like I didn't have anything. Like I don't do anything that is really anything. I'm a very boring person. So when he was threatening me with all this, oh, we'll find out and all that, it's like, no, I don't do anything, bro.
what was he threatening you with?
I think he was trying to threaten me with legal action from England or something. I'm not sure. I the honestly the a lot of the conversation is very even though it was like a couple it's still it's hard to remember all of what was said, but I know there was some he made some empty threats, I think, but I'm not sure.
Well, I remember. I know before I started this with you on here earlier. I was testing. We were
Oh
trying to get
yeah.
the stream started, and you're like, "I'm just glad it's not
Yeah,
Godwinson."
I was
You brought that up.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
cuz
like
he's
I'm
just
just saying.
boring.
Hold on. Like it's like you're kind of scared of him.
No, not really. It's just I watch his streams from time to time, but he gets boring when he goes on like the same crap that he talks about. So I don't know. I haven't watched. I actually haven't watched a lot of the what like the sector type shit because I've been super into Fish Tank ever since season 3 started.
Um,
I would been watching that like pretty much all day.
have you heard of Fed Teaser 12?
No, who's that?
I was just trying to figure out something. I'm trying to figure something out.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay.
I really let me see here. I gotta figure this out real quick. Let me. I'm trying to figure stuff out here. Viewers are sending me stuff, obviously, and I gotta, they want me to click on the link.
Uh,
So let me just click on the link.
yeah, be careful. That could be bait.
Nah, it ain't gonna be bank. I know this person pretty well. He
Well, that's good.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out why he's trying to send me because it's not letting me go to it for some reason. Um, yeah, soy base. I can't find what you want me to look for. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know what's going on with that. So don't be upset. I tried. Um, let me go back to this. So what have you been up to?
Video games, a lot of video games, YouTube, watching a lot of YouTube. I went to a concert on the first. My roommate had his first ever live show, and I recorded it. Literally recorded it front row of the audience, right next to the stage, and put it on my YouTube channel.
Now you told
Actually, put it
me
on both of them. I put it in my archive.
you hit me up on Discord. I don't really answer back to you that much. I'm be like hi,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
hi,
I know.
I'm so. You know how
Yeah.
that goes. I'm a very busy person. Um,
Yeah,
I think you
no,
sent
I
me a
get it.
clip of you doing some screamo yourself.
Yeah, yeah, I've got covers on YouTube that I've gotten praise from a lot of actual friends, so I'm quite proud of the fact that I can actually do vocals for one, and that I spent like God, like a decade every time I go out for a walk, just singing to non-screamo stuff or just trying to do it under my breath, and that's pretty much how I like learned how to diaphragm sing and shit. So
We're gonna
I'm
get
just thankful I was able to pick it up.
we're gonna get back to that here in a second. 2 months ago,
Yeah,
does anything 2 months ago ring your bell? Think hard. 2 months
not
ago,
really. I
did you
not really.
message
I
some minors 2 months ago?
no.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. I've not messaged anyone. I mean, I had a conversation. I think that might have been a time frame I had a conversation with a 17-year-old, but it wasn't sexual.
What was it about?
Just a lot of talking about God, talking about political stuff. How like she doesn't want to get hypnotized by like the left wing people and turn trans or some shit.
Okay. Um, can we hear some of your screamo? Like right here, right now?
Uh, well, yeah. I let me see if let me get there's a few lyrics that sometimes I
And
practice.
do,
So
do
let
you
me.
think your roommate will do a little bit too? Like, look,
He might. Well, he
I'm
did
just
just
saying.
get back from band practice, so.
Look, I'm just saying. Any good anything. I don't have very many followers, but a lot of people do see
Oh
my
no,
shit.
you're
A lot of
good.
people does. A lot of people do see my things. That's all I'm saying. Like, it gets
Oh
spread around.
yeah,
So,
yeah. No, I don't know about him because he did just get back from band practice and he was there for like since like four. So
so that means his vocals should be somewhat warmed up, right? So he should be in tune.
I don't know. They
Ah,
might be pretty they might be pretty wore out.
I mean,
Although thankfully I haven't reached that problem yet, but I haven't done the thing where I go and sing for multiple hours.
right. Yeah, you should just be like, hey,
Uh,
do you care to do a little demonstration uh for YouTube?
let me knock on his door and see. This guy I'm streaming with wants to know if you can do like some vocals for his stream. Yeah, that's what I told him. Yeah, he's pretty shot right now.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well,
he apologizes.
oh no, it's fine. Tell him it's
Um,
all good. Let's hear yours.
yeah, I got one. This is gonna have some highs and some lows in it because I like showing those off. So let me get my okay. Digging up the corpses, tell me another story. That's a Devil Driver song, by the way,
I mean, is that all you
called
got, or
"Digging Up the Corpses." Uh, right now, I
I
could
mean,
go on with that song, but I didn't.
you gotta have a little something more, right? I mean,
I mean, I did just start doing it in 2023, so that's about as far as I've gotten so far. I do whole songs and stuff,
well, let's
but
hear let's
and
hear a
I do.
let's hear a song.
Okay,
Something
like
you think you can look the best song you can do. Let's hear it. Like, let's see if that shit should be viral.
okay, well, the only problem with that is I sing by ear, and if it's probably going to be really fucky unless I have the music in the background, and I know that's a real big problem for stream.
So, put some music in your ear.
Yeah, I just don't know how to do that without. Wait, if I do that on my phone, your recording's not going to pick that up, right?
I mean, it shouldn't. Like,
Okay.
do you got a different headset that you are using, or?
No, it's the
I
same
can't
headset,
because
but
if
I
I check
imagine
the
if
link, it's
I
going to kick me out of my stream. That's the problem right now, soy based.
oh
I was telling somebody on stream.
yeah, I could try my best. It just won't be. You just won't get peak performance out of me because I don't have the song ready and
Go to your computer. This is what you do. Go to your computer, put a headset on from your computer.
oh yeah, let me see. I've got another
Yeah,
headset. Let me
see?
see if I can. And I might be able to get a better sound if I get closer to this headset mic that I'm using.
There you go.
Uh, let me. I just got to get my. I have this whole setup for headphones on my computer. Uh, yeah, I just don't like. I would do a whole song. I just don't want to have to get you any copyright strikes because I know that happens to me. Okay, let me make sure it's.
All right, hold on. I'm going to let everybody know if this kicks me
No.
off, because I'm doing something real quick. If this kicks me off, Jeremy, I'll start
Yeah.
streaming right again right away.
Okay. Well, right now I'm trying to get my headphones all hooked in. Okay, that seems to.
I wonder if I can. Hold on a second. Let me go to here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any way I can hook these to my computer for whatever reason.
Can you not? Hmm.
Yeah, I tried it with the cord and it wouldn't. I couldn't hear anything.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Okay.
the problem with. I
Yeah.
mean, I could sing it without the background. My timing will just be really off.
Why? Why, Jeremy? It's not going to anything. It's not showing me images or anything.
That's that's crazy.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
I
What am I looking for? All right, soy base. I should be able to do this. Yeah, I can't. It's not letting me open
I
it
wouldn't
up,
be
Jeremy.
I wouldn't be surprised if people are out there using my name, though. I will say that. I honestly probably should just change it.
What are you going to change it to?
That's what I'm trying to think. What am I gonna? I've gotten a name on Twitter, but I'm just thinking of what I should. I mean, I could change it to my old Twitter handle. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh yeah. What's your old Twitter handle?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna repeat it here, so that way people aren't gonna be taking it and using it to send
So,
messages.
okay. So I got a question for you. Mutual friend of Kino Chet and child rapist Zenas admits Kino Chet also talks to minors. Who's Kino Chet?
Uh, that was the guy who I thought swatted me, but apparently that was Zoom. I say that? I don't think I've made those accusations against him. I think other people have, but I don't think I did. I make those accusations? If so, I'll take them back. I don't know if he talks to minors or not, or was it the other way around?
I know it's on X and it says Nostalgia Feezer 12.
Huh?
And there goes my dog. They're barking. Let's see here. Let's take a gander.
What?
Yeah. So do you hang out with a whole group of? Do you know any people that you're friends with that are pedos?
No. No, I know. I try to keep away from those people.
So you have nobody that would come on here and take up for you.
Well, I mean, I have people who would probably defend me, but not probably not on the internet because really worth. I don't think that's really worth getting too involved in.
Okay, okay. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out here. I thought you had to go to McDonald's. And I'll tell you what,
Oh yeah, I'll.
you're selling
Oh yeah,
dirty,
I'm
sir.
still in my house.
But let's hear this.
What?
Let's hear this. Let's hear this music, man.
Oh yeah.
Do your best. Just do your best.
Well, yeah. I just gotta remember how the start of the song goes. Uh. See, it's the problem. I can't get another song out of my head. Uh. Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Debut.
No, no. How's that go? Yeah, just like how's that go? Tell me another story. Tell me another story. Run to another story. It haunts me. It haunts me. The ends are feeling nervous. It haunts you. It haunts you. Everyone's got skeletons in their closet. Don't ask me how they got it. Do the wrong time ago, liar, liar! Don't you so digging up the corpses? Tell me another story. Digging up the corpses. It haunts you. It haunts you. And that's pretty much the first. That's the first section.
That's pretty good, man. I
I think
liked it.
that's how it goes.
So I got a gift.
Thank you. I'm glad.
I got a gift for you. Okay. After this,
Oh yeah.
I want to get your address, and I'm gonna show it to you. Will you accept my gift?
Okay. What is that?
I, well, it's Disney.
Yeah, yeah, but what exactly? Like, looks like a Mulan type of thing.
It is Mulan. It says fearless, brave, and kind.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's awesome.
Would you accept that from me?
Yeah, I might as well.
So you'll hang it up. So if I sent this to you, you're gonna hang it up.
I'll try to find the. I mean, I might try. I'll probably try to set it on my island. I can't. It's hard to hang shit up here. I have cement walls.
I'll try to send
Uh,
that to you. My
so
my
I.
girlfriend might kill me, but I was just gonna see if you. I just wanted to see if you
Uh,
would. Look, I just wanted to see
well,
if you'd actually
yeah, no.
accept it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, I'm not really a Mulan kind of guy, but I'm not gonna just spit in a person's face if they want to send me a gift.
I just
It's just not the way I.
okay. Fair answer. Fair answer. I got
Yeah,
a crested
yeah.
gecko. They're pretty cool, by the way.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
yeah. Um. So when are you going to McDonald's, man? We want to see your interactions with people. I think
Oh,
I
oh
think you
well,
should
I was
walk
just.
there.
Oh no, I would. Well, that would literally take a half hour. But I was just we were just gonna go to the drive-through. We weren't gonna.
Oh,
I
so
don't usually go out and.
so I can take a trip with you on phone, virtually, right?
Yeah, probably.
We want to see how you
Honestly,
act
I
in
was
everyday
gonna.
life.
Oh yeah, I act like this. I don't change on stream or else that would be weird.
How do you act around women? That's what I want. How do you act around women? Look, I don't think you've had. When was the last time you got some giddy?
Good decade or so, at
Oh
least for
my
now.
God! So you're pretty much
And
like
I'm
you're like a virgin.
kind
You're
of a
like
born again virgin. Yeah, you could pretty much say that, born again virgin.
has-
Honestly, at this point, I might as just well be a celibate and just call it good.
so the last time you got anything was the girl 14. Was it that 14-year-old girl? Don't lie.
I mean, no. There were a couple of older women, but I didn't really have full on intercourse.
Well,
It,
I would
it
hope
just
they were
really
older.
wasn't really working out.
I hope they were older. Or they weren't
Yeah,
like
well,
15, 16, right?
unfortunately, no. They were like in their 20s.
Okay.
One was really fat and ended up dating a meth head after me,
But you stayed
and
warm.
then she got hooked on. And then she got hooked on.
Did you stay
I
warm?
mean, she crushed my sciatic nerve, so to find warm.
What did she do?
It's
Sit
it's
on
all
you?
good now though. She wanted to cuddle and she insisted on being on top, and that blew out my sciatic nerve, and I had to go
How
have my
big?
doctor fix my back twice.
How big was this woman?
Probably 300 pounds plus.
How tall was she?
Learned my weight limit.
How tall was she?
Not very. She was short. She was like I can't remember how exactly tall, but she wasn't over 5'9", which is my height.
And she weighed how much?
Uh,
At least
Definitely
three.
over 300 pounds.
My
At
God.
least 300 pounds.
My God. What are you
I mean,
doing?
I'm kind of a thick gal chaser. I really like thick women, but I have a weight limit. I had to learn that. I
I
can't
think.
just go after SSBBWs.
What she look like? Please tell me what she looked like.
She was not that good. She had not. She looked pretty. Like if you dress her up like a cow or a pig, it would be extremely fitting.
Were you in love at first?
Well, I mean, honestly, I just kind of wanted to get laid, so that was. But she turned out to be way too annoying, and couldn't even get a reaction out of my dick. So,
Do you think she was at least about 400 to 600 pounds maybe?
no, not that big. Thank God. I'd be dead. I'd probably be dead.
So when she took her underwear off,
She
were you
was
like,
just.
look, I got a question. Look at the camera. When you
Yeah.
took when you took her underwear off, were you like this? Oh my God.
No. It wasn't quite
Or
that
did she
big
even
quite
wear
yet.
underwear?
She was. I think she did, but she was between 300 and 400. Definitely, she
I
wasn't in
mean,
the 400 plus range.
that's pretty big for that's. Look, she
Yeah,
broke your sciatic
trust me,
nerve.
that's big enough. That's big enough for me. Let me tell you, and my body will tell you that's big enough for me. Like I'm a tough guy, and that woman hurt me.
All right, I got a question. Do you think you could whip my ass? Honestly,
Honestly, no, because you've got a lot. You've got a lot of padding, and I have like bony fists and stuff, but I'm not that big, so all you'd really have to do is fall down on me, and I'd probably. You're also probably about the size of my dad, and you could probably put me in a full body restraint. So,
I, I'm I
especially if
am
you have any.
I'm like 5'10", I do believe 5'10", around.
Yeah, you're like an inch taller. You're an inch taller than me, so that's not bad. But you're probably like at least 100 pounds heavier.
How much do you weigh?
I know you're not. Around 220, 230.
220, 220. Yeah, I'm about 100 pounds more than you.
Two
Yeah.
thirty.
Well, I haven't weighed
Yeah,
myself here lately.
230 last time I had.
I
I
look.
haven't weighed myself in a while yet, but last time I checked, I was 230.
So you're calling me fat? Which I used to be fat. I'm not
No,
fat no more.
I'm not calling you. I'm not calling. No, I'm
Look,
not calling you fat. I'm just saying you're heavier. You're heavier than I am.
look. These
I
muscles.
wouldn't call you. I
I get
wouldn't
these
necessarily.
neck muscles, baby. Shit, I lost all that weight. I be getting them
Well,
neck muscles
yeah.
back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad. I'm glad. No, I'm glad you're losing weight. I would never put you down for that because that's hell. I give compliments to Lizzo every now and again when she posts pictures of herself losing weight. I'm like, you look great.
Look,
Keep going.
if you watch any of my old videos, you can hear me struggling in my talking. You can
Hey,
see
I believe.
you can see how big I
I,
was. I've lost over
I,
200 pounds in a year.
and that's great. That's amazing. I
But
firmly
since you
believe you
called me
should
fat,
praise them for
since you called me fat, I'm gonna call you a pedo. You're look,
I'll take it.
soy base. Look, he is the king of the pedos. We've already established this. He is their knight in shining armor. If they ever go into battle, they're calling him. Cause
Yeah, okay.
do you think you could whip
No,
some? Do you think you could kick some people's asses? Like, do you think you're a badass?
I
If
mean,
if you never met me on
I'm
the
not as
street,
confrontational.
say if you never met me or you didn't even know me, right? You didn't even know me.
Yeah.
Would you think you could beat my ass?
I mean, I don't know. Probably not by looking at you. I'd probably be like, he's a little bit taller than me and about 100 pounds heavier than me. I don't think I could take him.
Well,
Uh,
weight has
although
nothing to do with it though.
it also, well, it also depends on the shape of your knees. If you have bad knees, I probably have a chance.
Uh, so do you know like any kind of self defense?
I've never taken self-defense classes, but my brother tells me that I fight when he has ever fought me. It's I'm the only person that scares him when I fight because I don't hesitate when I get hit. I get angry and I hit back harder.
You don't brush your teeth very much, do you?
Every other day.
So you got a
I should
toothbrush.
probably brush them more though.
Do you got a toothbrush?
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, I brush them every other day. I just lazy.
Well, you just lick your teeth. So that right there tells me you haven't really been brushing your teeth here lately.
I did. I'm pretty sure I did when I got out of the shower this morning because I think it was the. I think yesterday I didn't.
I don't think
As far as I remember.
are you still eating scabs?
Uh, yeah, pretty much. That's just. I don't know what that is. I think that's a pica thing. I don't know why I do that.
It's disgusting. What the
I don't.
fuck?
It's just me being. It's just me being retarded. Don't
So
worry.
so pretty much like if you go on a date with a girl and she's like, "Are you hungry?" and you're like, "No, girl. I ate my scabs today. You want some?"
No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not that kind of sustenance, so it doesn't replace food.
So the viewers want to know why are
You
you
don't
on
get that.
Instagram?
I just post my shit. I comment. I do reply guy. I sometimes reply guy to some of the models that come on my feed. Although one of them, I think there was one time I commented on somebody's feed and they said they were underage, so I immediately blocked them. And I was like, nope. So I try to watch out for that because some of those girls, some of that stuff can be deceptive. Like some of those girls be like, oh yeah, she looks fine, and then she's not.
If you could own a sandbox,
I
would
don't
you?
DM any of what?
If you could own a sandbox, would you?
Probably not anymore. I mean, I do live in Michigan, so I could just go ways down the road and probably play at a sandy beach.
Do you still have to register?
Yeah, only till I'm 46 though.
And how old are you right now?
Only 34. Only like 12 more years, baby.
So do you go to the beach all the time?
No, I haven't been to the beach in a while. I don't. The problem is, lakes magnify sun rays, and I'm basically an albino, and I'm a prime candidate for melanoma,
Oh,
100%.
all right. Do you ever go to the park?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't been in a while. I'm not really a.
But
I don't go out a lot. Not
are
on my own.
are you allowed at parks? Are you allowed at parks?
Oh, I'm loud in public in general.
Uh,
If you're talking to me, if you're talking to me, I'm probably talking to you quite loudly.
no. I'm talking about like, are you allowed to go to parks when there's children around?
Oh yeah. I'm totally allowed. The only place I'm not really allowed to do, the only thing I'm really restricted from is loitering on school property.
Have you ever done that?
No, why would I? Schools are awful.
Well,
Public schools especially.
I'm just saying like there's some like I used to go to the schools and play basketball.
Well,
I
yeah. I mean, when you look at it like that, that's legitimate. I didn't know that was more of a thing. The way I see it is I graduated from a school, so why would I be going back
so you don't walk
unless I
past.
had kids?
So you're not allowed within 100 feet of schools, right? Or is it 50?
Well, I can walk past one. I can walk past one as long as I'm not just stay. Like say there's a coffee shop nearby. I wouldn't be able to just stop and sit at that coffee shop for an hour
Have you ever sat
without someone probably coming.
Have you ever sat across from a school on a bench?
No, I've never. I've not. The only as much as I've come to tempting that was my old house was close to a school because the police were okay with it, And then the college I went to was right next to a school as well. Those were the times I was closest to a school in the last like 10 or so years
So okay,
since I
so
graduated high
the
school.
person that used to live with you, I forgot his Dragoncraft, right?
Yeah, Dragoncraft.
He knew you were a pedophile,
See,
right? Honestly,
yeah. Well, he knew about my I'm not he knew about my charges.
he knew
He knew
everything.
all he
He
knew
knew everything. Let's be honest.
yeah. Yeah, I
He
don't
he
hide
turned he turned out to
yeah, I
be a
don't hide
bitch. He
stuff
turned his
from him.
back. Look, he was okay with it, and you know, and then all of a sudden he turned his back on you, and now he acts like
Yeah.
he's not cool with it, right? But the whole time
Yeah, and
he knew what was up.
yeah, and nowadays he'll post my whole registry page he did on my friend's Discord.
But
He's kind of an
he
asshole.
told me himself, off the record, that he knew everything about you and that he had no problem with it.
Yeah, well, I expect that
You
because
were
that's
there.
how.
You
Yeah,
were there,
that's how it was.
right?
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah, never mind. It was a long time ago. I've had to push a lot of memories out of my head. So
So in order for him to get
spent a
big, he
lot of
wants to
time
try to
in.
erase you from his future and past, but he can't because people now know.
Kiwi Farms. If you could do me one favor, just don't ever let Dragoncraft. Don't let him go. Don't let him forget who he was friends with and who he fucking stabbed in the back.
Did he
I don't
ever
care. Like just
did he ever do anything that threw you off as weird? Like,
he jacked off in his room a lot, and there was one time I swear he said it was just some. He plays a lot of these anime like storybook games,
so is he into
and
hentai?
one of them looked oddly. Yeah, yeah, and one of them I don't know if he's into underage lolicon, but I don't have any proof of that. But he very much is. He watches a lot more anime than I do.
So is he a weeboo?
I only watch like direct. Oh yeah, I would say he's a weeb. Because like for me, I just leave it at like Dragon Ball and JoJo and a lot of shonens, but he'll go and watch other like more obscure stuff and like he'll like he's binge watched series before. Yeah, he's way more into anime than I am.
Has he ever said he was going to do anything just to try to get views, even though it wasn't true?
Not that I know of. He doesn't seem to be. He didn't seem to be like that. We used to the closest thing we came to that we had a YouTube channel where we would blindfold each other, play rock paper scissors nuts, where you play rock paper scissors and the loser of each round gets swacked in the balls. And we did that for views, but that we didn't really do a round. We didn't really do another round of that. That would have been really. I missed that. That was really fun.
Has he has he ever tried to contact you ever since then?
No, and I wouldn't accept the contact. I would, but once I find the minute I find out it's him talking to me, I'll probably block him.
So you guys actually do have a lot of bad blood between you now, and if so,
Oh yeah, well
why is there bad blood?
him and a whole group of people would I would have I am a bit manic, you know, I get a little excited, and I would have these manic outbursts, and they would not only those group of people would not only cause them while they were hanging out with me, but after I was done throwing a manic fit, they would accuse me of being some violent psychopath who can't control his emotions and shit. And even though they just caused me to go haywire, and so I know after like enough of that, and then noticing how far back it went and how long they've been doing stuff like that to me, I just decided to not ever talk to any of them anymore.
All right, I got a question for you. Well, yeah, I kind
Yeah,
of, I have my speculations. You can tell me no all you want, but I still have my speculations.
yeah.
Are you gay or bisexual? I think
I no,
I
I'm
personally think you're
probably
bisexual.
honestly I don't like men as much nearly as much as women. I There's a bit of a bro shit like bro man like the whole bromance kinship thing is there with men, but
Are you
dude, there's
bisexual?
a reason why I mess with No, definitely not.
Have you ever thought
I've
about it?
never been in. No, honestly, men in that when it comes to sexuality, men kind of gross me out.
Um, has any of your roommates ever tried to come on to you?
I want. I
Has
once
Dragoncraft
had
ever tried to come
a
on to you?
No, I had a friend once came on to me that I met at the comic book shop, and I had to reject him a bunch of times. And then this kid, I went to youth group when I was a teenager, and I had this kid who was older than me who would grope my ass anytime he got the chance. And I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know that I should be telling people about this. But then he did it to my brother, and I immediately told on him.
Did you like it when he groped your butt?
Absolutely not. It made me very uncomfortable, and I asked, why the fuck is he doing that?
I have had a guy tell me I've had a nice ass. I'm like, thanks. If
Hey,
you look, if you want to look
I
at
do
my
a lot of
booty,
squat. Okay, part of it was flattering because it was. I was like, okay, maybe he thinks I have a nice ass. I do squats for, I do squats at school every day is leg day. I probably did have a nice high schooler ass, but I'm not a gay guy, so that's about it. Flattering is literally as far as it goes.
uh, do you see yourself as a physically fit person?
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to get as physically fit as I can. I'm more physically fit than a lot of people. And both you and me know this. The whole trying to be physical fit thing. I'm losing weight too. I'm down from 240. So
In school, do you
I used to
think
be
you could
275.
when you were in school, do you think you could whoop some people's asses no problem? Do you think you could whoop half these people on here,
100%. 100
half the people on here that are
probably.
saying the shit they're saying shit to you about you or to you? Do you think you could whoop them easy?
In high school, probably
How
that
about
was
now?
like me when I was.
I'm talking about now. Would you
Yeah.
chat?
I mean, I probably. What?
One of my ears pointed something out because so you did message
Uh,
minors on Instagram because he pointed out in the
just one
video.
time.
But you gotta stay.
Just one time,
Listen,
and
you shouldn't be doing that. You gotta stay
oh
away
yeah,
from
I know
them.
it's not good.
It's
The
not good for
very
you.
least, if if some Democrats would have got hold of that, they would have absolutely tried to charge me with corrupting a minor. Let me tell you, I was not very favorable to the Democrats in that conversation.
Have you ever met an underage girl and put her on layaway?
Never. Why would you do? Why would anybody do that? Well, okay, never mind. I take that question back. There's a lot of reasons why sick people would do that.
I mean, it's almost what you did with the 14-year-old, right?
I mean, yeah, you could say I almost did that, but I was a fucked up person back then. I was headed down a really dark
So
path.
stuff did
If I wouldn't
happen.
have got arrested,
So hold on, stuff did happen. So listen, I remember some of
what?
our I remember some of our uh, videos that we made. You said she came on to you. Did you?
Well,
You
yeah.
guys actually came on to each other, right?
Well, yeah. We like she introduced herself to me, but I was very reciprocant to that.
So
More
you
reciprocal than I should have. Or
so you groomed her.
I mean, I think her mom did. If you want to ask me, her mom talked me up around her like I was some amazing guy. So if you ask me, I think her mom groomed her
But you bought into
because
it.
she was already pretty smit. Yeah, I fell for it. I
And
fell for it.
how much money did you spend on her?
None.
You they
I
never
try
got
not to. And
they never got no money from
what?
you. They never got any money from you.
I think the only money that was ever involved in that case, other than what the courts charged me, was what my mom and dad paid the lawyer, and that was it.
Okay, so she never got any kind of payments from you, nothing.
Not that I know of. She might have tried, but not that I know of. She never. She never got pregnant or anything either. So
Oh, so
Cause I,
you guys went all the way.
oh yeah, yeah,
See, because I remember
yeah,
in one of my videos you said some stuff happened, but nothing sexual.
well, yeah, well, no, no, I don't think I've ever claimed that. No, no,
Oh yeah,
we definitely went all the way.
it's in one of my videos.
Oh, okay, well, no, no, we definitely went all the way. Um, honestly, like back then, if I wouldn't have gotten caught,
You think you'd still be a pedo?
I'd
Like
probably be,
you'd still be doing it, huh?
oh, yeah, I'd probably, if I wouldn't have gotten caught and set straight, and turned my life over to what it is now, I probably would have been deeper into that pit than I started.
Do you sometimes still think about doing those things, or have you ever thought ever about it since you did that? Like,
Not really. I don't consider it. And I've definitely got. I'm not even in the mind space to be able, because like, it feels like to me people don't like people that do that don't feel guilt and don't feel bad for that kind of thing. And like to some degree, I do feel bad for what I did. I just don't. I don't regret it because it made me who I am today. And without that, I wouldn't be the.
a guy today,
You
you're
know.
the guy today that has to register until he's 46, 48. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, but I've come quite a long ways and made a lot of personal strides for myself and become a much better person. So I'm really happy with what I've become.
so we'll agree to agree, which, well, you can
Yeah.
disagree all you want. So you would say, you probably gave me about maybe 30% of the story on truth, and maybe 70% lie. Because obviously you don't want to get it
Well,
all out
I
there.
mean,
You don't want to get it all out there. I understand. I mean, because it's
well,
pretty fucked up.
I mean, I know. I told all things I told you about her mom getting involved and her mom working for all that stuff is true. Maybe I didn't tell you that we actually had proper intercourse. I'm not sure, but I'm sorry if I did. I shouldn't have been doing that. I should be more honest, straight up about that.
I mean, other
But
than the
uh,
pedo charge, if there was no pedo charge, you'd be somebody I'd probably hang with if you weren't a pedo. But I can't, obviously
yeah,
hang out with you. But
yeah, no, no, no.
I would like
I get that.
to eventually come down and be like, would you box Robert if he would challenge you to a boxing match?
Well, here's the thing: we have to make sure I'm not going to hurt him
Well,
because
I'm
he
just
has
saying
fetal alcohol syndrome.
that's fine. Look,
Well, he
you can.
has the. I'm. I don't want to give the boy a head injury. Just saying. I don't want. Like, I may not like Robert, but I don't want to hurt him or make him worse off than he already is.
I'm saying, would you
That
call
would make
Robert
me
out
feel
on a
bad.
boxing match?
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, the only thing I just don't want to hurt him.
No, there would be headgear.
Okay, good. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, make sure I'm not gonna, because like I might not need it, but he sure as hell does.
I mean, uh, what if Robert whooped your ass? You think he could?
Dude, I've felt his strength. He doesn't have a lot of it. Not even like I've had him be like, hey, hit me. I've told him hit me and try to hurt me and see if you can. Like I've tried to gauge his punch strength before, and what he's demonstrated to me is not nearly as much as what I can do.
So, do you want to call him out on here, hoping that he'll see it? And
I mean, I'll call him out if he wants to go around. If he
well, I
wants to
mean,
go, if he wants to.
I want to hear you call him out, man. Like, I think people want to see this because Robert was low key a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, and I get that. There's a lot of accusations around him, and they're
Oh,
actually.
there's no
I don't know.
accusations. I got
I don't.
proof. Listen, I got proof of him wanting
Oh,
to go
really?
see a 16-year-old girl, and I have to look on the messages. But I've showed a couple of people. He calls them his little
Yeah.
sister, but they're actually
Oh, well,
his.
that's
But
fucked up.
yeah, he tries grooming them. Um,
That's really messed up. That does anger me. It's just like I know he's like fetal alcohol and like too. to a degree, he's lesser functioning than me. So the only thing is, like, if I was fighting him, it would probably feel like I'm beating up a retard.
I mean, we'll call it the rereads of the ring. I don't care. Whatever we gotta call it, we gotta call it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I
You
get
know,
that. I
Riri
get
of the
that. I
ring,
just
pedo
it
versus
would
pedo. I mean,
it
I
would
guess.
just make me feel like I said. I yeah no he's I could definitely box him. He just have to actually take it seriously and try to actually like be able to actually hurt me. Like if he's gonna knock me down at
I mean,
least that should be his
listen.
goal. He should have.
I would be there to make sure nobody got
Oh yeah.
super hurt. I
No,
would.
that's encouragement though. Like if I'm gonna box him, I want him to come at me with everything he's got. Try to actually put me on my ass.
What if he knocks you out?
You know?
So you're willing to sign a waiver stating
Hey,
if he hits you, you're not gonna get to him, and same vice versa. You know.
he can't hit me any harder than the side of the mountains hit me when I was snowboarding and knocked me out. So.
I mean, sometimes that Riri strength surprise you, bud.
Oh yeah, but the ground is hard, dude. So is ice.
Do you think you can
I
whoop his ass?
probably hit. I picked.
So I want to
Oh
hear.
yeah,
So
yeah.
call his ass out. Call his ass out. I'm sure he'll see it because there's plenty of people.
Well,
For, call him
Robert,
out.
Robert, I don't think you would stand an actual chance against me in a boxing ring. And even though I don't know how to box, and I don't normally work out, I could probably take you. Actually, no, yeah, 100% could take you. If anything, I'd be more worried about hurting your ass and putting you in the hospital than I would be about winning the match. Uh, but like if fuck it. If you want to go, let's go because I'm 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 definitely I'm fucking definitely looking for more excitement in my life. So
Now,
sorry, I'm kind of bad at improv.
no, don't improv. Just be real about it. Like you told me.
Well, yeah, I'm not coming up with things to say off the top of my head.
I'm just
That's
saying. A
what I
while
was
back,
talking about.
Robert, you and Robert didn't really care for each other, anyways. So
Well, we would go back and forth. He would have. He's kind of he would be like, okay, I really like you. You're a cool guy, and then people would tell him that I'm a bad person, and he would buy it, and then he would hate me. So he was kind of a fair weather friend.
well, that's what I'm saying. Just be
So
honest. Be like, if you want to whoop his ass, and
yeah,
you think you can whoop his ass, and you can beat his demons, do it.
yeah. I think Robert 100%. I could beat his ass, and uh, most of it would definitely be because he's a fucking fair weather friend who only is on your side when things are looking well for you.
What
He will not support your ass through troubles and strife. He's a pretty pathetic guy with no backbone.
What do you think
I think
about
that demon thing. I think
what do you think about him and Fatty making videos again here recently, not too long ago? What do you think's up with that? Do you
I
think
think
they were just running out of content to make, so they pulled Robert in to use him?
probably, and I also think they must be getting desperate because if they know anything about what Roberts does with what you were talking about earlier, that 16-year-old or whatever, I imagine Fatty
Well,
would be getting the
oh,
hell away from him as
well,
soon as
see, that's the
possible.
thing. Fatty knows about it. Fatty deleted me off Facebook
Oh,
and everything. Look, Fatty's like, I can
oh,
never hang around a person like that. I can never be around a person like that ever again. Robert can go to hell. He can die.
so
I promise you, he said that.
wow, so he
They, Fatty deleted me
that's
off
funny.
Facebook. Robert deleted me off Facebook and Discord.
That's funny because he abandoned me right quick and wouldn't even accept an apology later on, or even try to talk peace.
Do,
So
do you
that's
think?
kind of funny.
Do you think Fatty is embezzling money?
Probably, at least from the looks of it, yeah. It looks like it from what his GoFundMe looked like.
Because he obviously isn't getting
I
that
don't want to
many.
make
He's not getting views like that. How are you making that money on that many
Yeah, no,
views? That much?
he's
Come on
not
now.
making views like that. I know He's probably making a decent bit from Sam Hyde and Fish Tank, but
But
he's
he's
not
not even
making
he's not even on there this year, is
like
he?
no. He was on. He had like a. He didn't even talk to the camera when they were doing Famous House. That was the first act of Fish Tank. When they were doing Famous House, he appeared in like some electric BMW and ran out of the garage real quick. But he hasn't been on since. And apparently on his Instagram, he said he's not going on.
Yeah, because nobody can stand him because he's a liar, and there's so much.
I'm thinking Sam had the same experience. Sam and them had the same experience that I did,
What
probably.
what was your experience?
He was real nice for a while, and then one day he just turned.
Did,
Like
did
I even
he?
told him about.
I got a question.
I told him about when
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
I told him about my past and all that in 2017 or sometime around. No, it was whenever we were hanging out. I told him about not 2017. It was sometime in like right. It was the day he came over to my house with all those weed gummies and left, and I got stupid high for like 3 days.
And he was cool with
I
you.
told him about. He was cool with it. He was like, "Oh yeah, whatever. Just don't make it a problem." And I was like, "Don't worry, I won't." And then his manager finds out about it and goes all crazy and turns him and both him and Aaron against me.
Um,
Although Aaron was Jewish, so I can't really say how on my side he really was.
is he Jewish?
Yeah, Aaron is Jewish.
Is that a problem for you?
No,
How do you feel about the Jewish
it's not
community?
really.
I mean, you made it a big statement about a Jew.
I'm
Like you just like
I'm
you have a
I'm I'm a
problem.
Christian.
Hold on a
I
second. Hold on a second.
I'm.
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah.
Let me talk. I know you have a problem with the Jewish community. You want to know why?
No.
The what? I'm gonna tell you how I
Why?
know. Because you made sure you brought that out, like with the hard
Yeah, I
Jewish.
mean,
So
yeah,
what do you
I'm,
not like
I'm,
about the Jewish
I'm,
community?
I'm indifferent. Okay, I don't hate them, and I'm not supportive. I am indifferent because I am a Christian. I know the history of the Jews. I know what they did to Jesus, and the ones that don't believe in him aren't exactly going down the right path. And I want to pull this out, like at least a few of them. I want to pull from that hellfire and get them to believe in Jesus. But I know I won't save all of them, and I know it's best to just keep my distance. But I get frustrated, at least with the Aaron thing is a sore topic for me, so that's why I pulled those knives out.
Okay, so do you believe the Holocaust should have happened to them? Look at the camera when you answer this.
I
Look
mean,
at the camera when you answer this. Look at the camera. I want to hold on,
if you
hold
ask
on,
me, I don't
hold on,
think.
hold on. I want to see your face. Do you believe the Holocaust should have happened?
If you ask me,
You do. It's
I
a
don't
yes or
think
no.
six points.
It's a yes or no answer. You do.
Well, I think it happened, but I don't think as many died as what they say it did,
So
because
I
there's
mean,
no way.
no, no.
It,
My question is, do you think it should have happened or it shouldn't have? Yes or no. So do you think it should have happened? And your face to me points to
I
yes.
think no, I don't think it should have happened. It's awful whenever something like that happens,
Do you
but
believe in white
I don't. I think
supremacy?
there's a lot of no. I mean, I believe that white people should be proud to be white and stuff, just like everyone else is proud to be their race. I'm more proud to be American than I am white because I'm more than just white.
All right. How much of do you believe in what Hitler did to be accurate to like? Do you how much do you believe
I don't.
in
I
what
think
Hitler
there's
did?
a.
Do you
I
stand
think
with
there's
when
a.
what do you believe in? Do you have a rope? No, I don't have a rope. Do you believe in what Hitler did? Like 100% to 80% to 20%. How much of that stuff do you believe in to where you would follow today?
It's honestly, it's.
Would you follow Hitler
I don't
today?
think I would follow. No, but also there's a lot of lies around the things that he did and stuff
I'm saying,
that
do
have
you
been
believe
throughout
in any
history.
of the
So
things that he did?
not really. I think like I don't believe in I don't know if you're asking me if I believe that they happened or if I
I do
support
have a
them
cheek
because I
beard.
don't support them. I don't know for sure if they happened. I also don't know for sure if a lot of it happened because, like I said, there's a lot of lies around Hitler that that are to be looked into that are in history, and I've been questioning shit about that myself thanks to the Democrats.
Would you support any of his movements that he started?
Oh no, I don't. Never been a Nazi.
I'm just saying. To me,
Although,
oh, here's the although. Come on, you've opened that can of worms. Let's hear it.
well, I was saying the people that I've met Nazis out there, and they're not the modern ones that still call themselves Nazis for some reason. I've met some of them, and they're not the most meanest, wicked people that people think they are. They're actually quite nice. So, as hateful as their movement used to be, it doesn't look like it's all that hateful anymore.
To me, you seem racist. I hate to say it.
Uh, I don't. I don't think I am.
You
I just
believe in
don't necessarily line up.
you believe in white supremacy.
No, I don't think any race should be should be. I believe in like you could call me a white nationalist. I believe there should be white. I should believe there should be white countries for white people, like Poland and Hungary. But I don't believe that for America because there's very diverse parts of America. There's a hell New Orleans is always going to be black. You're never going to change that. Like there's a lot that we've got a lot of mixing in our country, and I think that's a good thing. But I don't think we should be importing it. Like I don't like illegal immigration.
How do you feel about I forgot what country it is, but there's a country that's lowering the age of when they're female or the age of
Oh,
consent
the age of consent.
to 9 years old.
Yeah, they did that in my. That's fucked up. They did it to 16 in my state, and I think it's fucked up too.
Now you want 14.
What?
You want it to be 14.
Maybe the young me. No, no.
I mean, obviously you still
I don't
think
agree with.
obviously you still think about it sometimes. I can tell.
I mean, it's hard to get it off my brain, and like, there's a lot of times I have to bring it up with people that I meet because it's like, and other times I just bring it up in normal conversation. It's not necessarily a thing that like, it's just a thing I have to cope with in my life, really.
Um,
But
can we hear another one of your screamos?
uh, I'd have to see if I can pull more Devil Driver lyrics out of my ass. Because
You don't have
there's at
anything you
least a
made up
few.
your do you have anything you made up yourself?
I am not a lyricist. I suck. I cannot write lyrics to save my ass. I may be able to sing them, but I don't speak the language.
Who looks like a Picasso painting?
Had,
Oh, the king of the pedos.
I probably do.
We named him. His new nickname is
Yeah,
Sandbox.
uh,
Hey, you
yeah, I
said
was gonna say I probably.
you like that name, right?
That's all right. It's not terrible.
Oh, he looks like when you take a
It's
number.
probably better than King of the.
Can you show your toilet again, man?
Oh
They
yeah.
say it looks like a Picasso painting.
Well, no. I think they're thinking Jackson Pollock, the splatter painter.
I thought I seen.
Picasso was the guy. Picasso was the guy that drew all his weird faces.
Look, that's shit, bro. That's
Well, I did have a diarrhea spell earlier today, but it's not still in the toilet.
what the fuck. What was it?
But
What was it? The shower?
yeah, I know. What?
You have you ever taken a shit in your shower? Like while you're taking a shower,
No,
you're
my
like,
brain
oh,
could
my
do.
stomach hurts.
No,
Have you ever dumped a lump in the
I
shower?
did that in the. I did that in the old one. Haven't had to do it in the new one, but I definitely could because my drain actually twists off, and there's a big fucking hole down there, so I won't have to waffle stomp it.
So you shit in your drain?
I've never done it, but I definitely could if I ever need to.
Have you ever thought about it?
No, I have yet to have my stomach act up in the shower yet, but not saying it wouldn't, because I've had, I've had stomach issues in the past like that. There's was a time in the morning where it struck me in the shower, and I just kind of had to just make sure it all washed down the drain.
So you're that's fucked up. You're now considered
Yeah, that
the
was.
your new name. Besides sandbox is also known as the shower shitter.
Oh, that's fine.
Would you
Like I
let a
said, I
woman?
only needed. They only had.
Would you let a woman take a shit
What?
on? Would you let a woman take a shit on your chest?
Absolutely not. No, no, I'm not into that kind of shit. That's fucking weird.
I mean, you look like you're into some weird shit.
Yeah, no, not really. It doesn't get like.
What kind of weird shit are you
It's
into?
actually gotten. I mean, kind of into squirting, but that's about it's most of it. I've been into pregnant stuff before too, but that was more just honestly, pregnant chicks are kind of attractive. So
So I gotta quit. Like, obviously, I gotta ask this. Is it because she's pregnant, or because you know she's got a baby in that belly that's going to be 14?
yeah, it's because she's pregnant, and that's just kind of a whole beautiful thing.
So you do know, like, you should
That
probably.
and just saying when a woman's pregnant, they're usually horny as hell. So it's actually kind of hot.
So one of my viewers says you need to swallow magnets.
Oh, okay.
And another one says tell him Nick Bates 2.0.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure.
What's that?
Uh, that's it. Nick Bates is an internet legend. He's actually in prison.
Um.
Medicare talked about him a while ago, a
So,
long time ago.
well, come here, Robert. I'm afraid to show you my dog because he's like 2 years old. Almost. Well, he's a year old.
Oh, is it? Is your dog's name Robert?
No, his name's Hopper.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Robert. I'm like, oh man, that's a bit of an unfortunate name for your dog.
Um. So you're into pregnant chicks.
Yeah, I think pregnancy is a very beautiful thing, and yeah, no, their hormones go way up when they get pregnant. So
Is that you should never ever. You should get I'm gonna say you should probably get fixed.
oh, okay.
I think we can agree that you shouldn't
No, well,
make
I'm
any
not into
offspring.
that kind of body modification.
No, I'm just saying you
Oh,
shouldn't make
I
any
probably won't.
no offspring for you.
I probably won't. I probably won't if it keeps going the way it is. Probably not. Probably don't have to worry about that anymore.
I mean, do you not even try looking for a girl, or do you not?
I do. I do. It's just really hard. I don't really get out a lot. Last time I went out, I went to a concert and there were a couple of chicks there that were nice. It's also hard to find a chick in Michigan who's not a single mother. It's also hard to find a chick in Michigan who's not an entitled harpy.
So do they
A
have
lot of
to?
reasons why it's hard to find it.
Do they have to be a single mother?
What?
So you don't want a girl that's
No, no, no,
already
no.
you don't want a girl that's been
I don't
tainted
want a
by
girl.
anybody else's dingling.
Well, I just don't want a girl that's already got kids because one, that's an issue for that's like that could cause a potential issue in both of our lives,
So you need
and
a
two,
girl.
I don't want to.
So pretty much 14 is the going rate right now for you. Because any girl that's
No,
like
no,
hitting
no.
15, 16 years old getting knocked up. So you're never gonna find a girl.
Yeah, hopefully that's not going to be much of a thing that's too crazy. No, I'm looking for someone at least like late 20s, early 30s. Maybe a cougar. That's not cougars are all right too.
Do you have any sisters?
Yeah, I have an older sister.
Would you did you ever think about doing anything with her when you were younger?
No, no, she's a lot older. She was like an adult when I was young. Like
Oh,
I to give you an idea, when I was young, my friends, were her two twins that she had that were about my age, and then her son who was older than me. Those were two of my childhood friends. They were my nieces and nephews. So
does
that's about how much older my sister is.
does she let you around her kids?
Yeah, yeah, they all,
Oh, so
my whole
they
family trusts me.
so they all trust you then, like full blown
Yeah,
trust
yeah.
you.
There's never been
Like
an issue.
they would trust you to be
Yeah,
home by yourself with them.
I probably wouldn't want
But
to, but
I'm just saying, like,
I
is
think
it
they.
does the trust go that far?
I think I like to think they would, but I wouldn't really want to do that because I'm not really a
So
good. I'm not very responsible to be
so you
honest.
don't trust yourself.
Well, I'm just
Basically,
not like I
that's
might
basically what
like.
you're saying. You don't trust yourself.
It's the same reason I don't want to have a dog. If I forget to like, I had a plant once and I left for a week without watering it. You can't do that to a child. You can't do that to a dog. So that's why I don't want to look after them.
You also can't touch
I don't
kids
have
either,
that kind of responsibility. Well, yeah, obviously,
though. So I mean, come on now.
but
Like, what if you had a
I
kid?
just I what?
What if you had a kid? Would you trust yourself around your kid?
No, I'd probably stop masturbating forever if I had a kid. To be honest.
That's fucked up.
It would just it would just
Would you fuck a
it would
dog?
just feel weird to do it. Like
Are
oh
you in?
hell no.
Are you to be any?
That's
Are you
yeah.
in any sort of bestiality?
No, not even in
You wouldn't
any
even
kind
you
of
wouldn't
shape or form. That's
you wouldn't even watch the Mexican donkey show.
no, no. I don't know why guys want to watch that. That kind of shit is disgusting.
I mean, come on, man. Be honest with me. You know, look at the
Yeah,
camera.
I know. I don't.
Look at the camera when you tell me no. You wouldn't watch the Mexican donkey
No,
show.
I don't.
You
Why
would.
don't? Why
You can
would
see.
you?
Why wouldn't you?
Why?
That's intriguing. Like any woman
Who
that
want?
can.
Not not to me. I think that's fucking disgusting. Thankfully, I was raised in a house where whenever that was mentioned on movies, it was talked about as a horrible, degenerate act.
So you were a house raised full of Catholics. Were you an altar boy?
No, Protestants. We were Protestants.
That's bad.
Now we're more non-denominational than anything.
Were you like an altar boy? Were you ever touched as a child?
No, no.
You never been touched.
But when I was a teenager, I was touched by that one youth group boy, but that was about it.
That's disgusting. Here, my toilet, by the way. So,
No.
yeah, one person in the comments are saying you definitely fucked an animal. Remember that dead rat I told you you should have
Yeah, no,
ate?
I haven't.
Like,
Oh yeah.
did you ever lick it? Did you ever think about maybe taking a
No,
taste of that?
no,
I mean, he was pretty
no,
fucking
definitely
stiff.
not.
That was a stiff rat.
Rats, rats don't have any. If I had to kill a squirrel, yeah, I'd probably cook it up and eat it because squirrels are good. But not a rat. Rats and mice don't have shit on them. Squirrel's pretty good though. It literally tastes like chicken. Like you wouldn't. I don't think like a lot of the audience probably wouldn't believe how much squirrel tastes like chicken.
Squirrel does not taste like chicken.
I think it does. I think it. I've had it when I was a kid. I think it's like their legs, their thighs are even like little drumsticks. Squirrel literally tastes like chicken.
That's. You did smell that rat though.
No. Well, I probably smelled it a few times when it was in the trash outside, or like when it was. I had there was some.
When
I
you picked it
threw
up,
a
you
couple
smelt it.
mice out into the.
When you picked it up, you smelt it.
No, no, no. No, I don't like stuff like that. No, I probably smelled it rotting on the lawn because I sometimes would throw the mice on the lawn for the neighbor's cat.
That's disgusting. You know, cats pretty much only eat the heads of the rat, right?
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought maybe it was I thought maybe I was giving him free snacks.
They're hard
Either way, the
rats.
lawn's
How long
getting
did that rat lay there before you could even look? It was stiff.
well.
It was like a
Even
board.
even then,
You could have built a house out of that thing.
even then they're even then he's fertilizer. They're all those rats are fertilizer now. If the cat didn't eat them, so
So you got a
we're
rat
good.
problem, huh? How bad do you have
No,
mice?
no, it's I don't have them anymore. I killed a whole family of them, then moved the chair that they were in out of onto my porch,
I know
and
last
then the only mouse
I know one of the
I
times we
saw one
talked.
mouse for a while.
Well, I know one of
What?
the times
Oh, I saw one mouse in my house. What?
one of the times we talked, you said you had bed bugs. Did you ever get rid of those?
Oh, that is long gone. Ever since Aaron left.
So Aaron brought the bed
Ever
bugs.
since Aaron. Oh yeah, he's a bedbug host. Don't let him. Don't let him stay with you. He'll infect your place.
How bad was the bed bugs? That's the question.
I was being eaten alive. If you actually were, if to anybody, if like when during the Full Force documentary, if you actually looked at my arms, like the edges of my arms, like my elbows, you could see just bites and welts on my arms. It looked like I was diseased.
How did you treat the bed bugs? Were you kind to them?
We the people that helped me here, we tried to kill them with heat one time, and then they came back. The problem was every time we'd kill them all, they'd just end up coming back because of Aaron.
So, but you don't have bed bugs no more then.
No, I haven't had them in a good while.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, no, it's such a relief not to have bed bug bites like that anymore in my sleep. Uh, and I honestly also, I think I learned something because both Aaron and Brandon never got bit by the bed bugs like I did. I think that's because they did not shower at all. So if you meet somebody who's got bed bugs but isn't getting bit by them, they don't shower.
One of my viewers wants to know if you have a puss.
What?
They want to know if you have an innie and not an outie. They want to know if it's a turtle head, a
No,
push button, a gumdrop.
I well, no, are you talking about like genitalia? Because I've definitely got a dick down there. I may have long hair and I guess I've got feminine features from my mom, but
I mean, you got the potato shaped head.
I I wouldn't necessarily say potato shape because my profile shot's not that bad. My chin does pretty much jut out, and I would have a jawline if it wasn't for all this neck fat.
So, when are you going to McDonald's?
Uh, probably I'm gonna probably wait till after this, or I might not be able to tonight because it might be too late. I'm not sure.
Have you and your new roommate ever got into
My
it?
health. No. I think we got into it once because I used to pee. I used to be real bad about peeing on the seat, and he would use a lot of toilet paper to clean it up. So we both kind of. It was a stressful day. He broke up with his girlfriend, and he snapped at me. I snapped back a little at him, but
So
it wasn't nothing like me and Brandon.
you don't lift the seat up when you piss.
I got a lot better. Don't worry, I got a lot better about it. I'm used to being in my own house and not having to worry about anybody else.
So do you ever just pop a squat? Do you ever just pee sitting down?
No, I actually have a hard I have difficulty with that. It doesn't feel right. I've had to try do it. I've had to try do it in jail, and it's just difficult. I can't
Why
squeeze
would
it
you
out
pee sitting
when I'm
down in
sitting.
jail? Whoa. Why would you pee sitting down in jail?
Uh, can't remember the reason why I tried to do that, but I remember
Were
I
you
did try to
scared they
do
were
it
going to
once.
see something?
No, I'm just nervous peer, but eventually I got over that.
Because I know when I was in
I
jail,
got
every time the
eventually.
guards would do walkthroughs, I get in front of my
bro,
my cell and I do naked jumping jacks just to piss the guards off.
bro. Let me fucking tell you. In that jail, I was there. I was in that jail for not a whole long of a time, but I was in there for long enough to where I went in there and I probably was a nervous peer. I probably didn't like peeing in front of other people, but let me fucking tell you, my bladder told me you better get the fuck over it, motherfucker, because you're peeing in front of other people.
I walk through the
Thankfully,
ju-
my body is adaptable.
adaptable.
Yeah, I can adapt. I can adapt to changes.
What changes are we adapting to?
Like I adapted pretty well to jail. I was just too smart for, unfortunately, too smart to be in there. So a lot of
You
people
weren't too smart to be
hated
in there
me.
because you got put in there. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like you probably because you were
Well, yeah,
that charge, bro.
I was taught. Well, there were a lot of people I was actually able to talk to too. Not everybody just hated me because of that. There were some people that were, but it just seemed to come down to intelligence. A lot of the people in there were lower end IQ people, and I just don't get along with. Like
Did
I
you
just don't
ever?
get along with those
Did
types.
anybody ever threaten to take your commissary or whoop your ass?
I think the only guy that there was a couple of guys I had trouble with. I think the only one who I don't know if he tried to steal my food ever at all, but he was a black dude. Uh, I ended up calling him the N word to his face before I left the cell, and he didn't do shit to me.
Did you run out the door real quick?
No, I walked out. I just walked. I walked with the guards.
So whenever
It was like a.
when I shut this stream down, I'm gonna add your name to the stream title. Is that okay?
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, it's fine with me. You're cool.
Um,
Yeah, I've never had too much of a problem. I know you've had a shaky past, but you've never really done anything to.
oh no, if I got anything to say to anybody, I'll
Most
say it
you've
to their
done.
face. Do I?
Yeah, well, most we have between us is words, so it's fine with me.
No, I'm not gonna go whoop nobody's ass. You ain't gotta worry about that. Like, I honestly want to see
Yeah,
you and Robert fight. Like, I want to see a pedophile get their
I
ass
would.
whooped.
It
They're
would
not
be.
a pedophile versus a
I would.
pedophile.
It would honestly be. It would be nice to actually because I've not been in a whole lot of fights with people outside my family. Me and my brother have been in a bunch of fights, and me and my dad got in a fight once, and he basically knocked me on my ass when I was 18, and that's about it.
What did you and him get into a
I've
fight
gotten
about?
punched. Oh, so I think it was when we were digging. We were digging sand for the frozen driveway because we lived about a mile back in the woods and the driveway's all uphill and it was freezing rain. So we had to get up really early and shovel sand under the driveway for the guests that were coming so any cars could get up and down.
So your dad beat your ass.
Anyways, I didn't. Well, not really. We didn't. None of us wanted to be up at that hour doing that, especially me and Micah. We were really crabby and grouchy, and I think I might have. I think I might have came at my dad with a shovel. I'm not entirely. It was when I was 18, so it was a long time ago. But I think I came at my dad with the shovel, and I actually properly stood up, challenged him to beat my ass, and so he punched me, and I went down.
Do you think I could beat your dad
My
up?
dad's an ex-underground. I probably not, dude. He was an ex-underground boxer. Guy knows how to fight.
I don't.
He's pretty big too.
I don't know
He's
how to
not
fight.
tall, but he's thick. Oh, you don't know how to fight, really?
Nope.
Oh wow. Well, that's honestly at your size, it's not that hard. You got pretty big fists. You just gotta swing that body mass you got around.
Would you be able to teach me how to fight if I ever met you?
I mean, probably. I've taken enough karate. I've taken enough fighting classes. I could probably tell you how to throw a good straight punch and follow through and shit. That's another thing. With your size, if you follow through on your punches, you'll basically be punching holes in people's heads, dude. You have a lot of body mass and there's a lot when it comes to inertia, there's a lot that goes into that where if you swing and you hit somebody and you don't stop when you hit them, it's going to do a fuck ton of damage.
So
I
So
wouldn't want to get hit by you.
do you
You look
think
like you could.
I would stand a chance against your dad?
I don't know because my dad's has a lot of he's got experience over you for sure. Uh, but and you might win because he's like 84, but I'm not. I still don't know because he's very healthy 84-year-old man.
Now, do you really think I don't know how to fight?
I mean, I kind of would be very surprised if you did actual like the time you've told me you've done in prison. I'd be very surprised if you didn't know how to fight. And you're big, so it just kind of comes naturally.
It has
Like
nothing
I
to do with
wouldn't
the
want to. I wouldn't.
has nothing to do with the prison time.
Oh well, that and you're big. Like just looking at your fist, I wouldn't really want to get hit by that
I've
with
lost a
your
lot of weight.
stature and all that.
Look, I've lost a lot of weight,
Well, still.
and look, I'm definitely quicker now. So I
Well,
feel,
yeah, but your fists are still like your fists are still like the size of softballs, bro.
I guess. Look, I've seen little dudes knock big people out, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, I may be 5'9", but I'm a scrapper, bro. It comes. I think it might be that Irish that I got, that Scott Irish I
Okay,
got in me. It makes me a fighter.
okay, I got a question then. Okay, after you and Robert box, right? Would you
Hmm.
let me take on the winner?
I mean, if you wanted to.
And you could fight with no gloves. I will wear gloves. You can wear a head. You can wear everything, but I will wear nothing except for gloves.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't. I would definitely want you to wear the gloves because we're not doing not doing bare knuckle. That's just stupid.
And
Well, I mean, they
and
used
I
to
would
do
have to
bare
let you
knuckle,
listen.
but
Listen, I'd let you get 5 free hits in.
okay, that's sounds all right. You're about an inch taller than me, so you probably have some reach on me.
Did your dad? Okay, this I just got brought up. Did your dad ever get in trouble for pedophilia?
No, no one, no. There's been I have an uncle that died in prison from it, but that's about it.
Oh, so your uncle was a pedophile?
Yeah, it was. We found out about it when he was a lot older,
Has
and he
did
got in trouble.
did he ever touch you?
No, no, he wasn't. He was into women.
Did he? How did he die in prison? He get stabbed or?
I don't know. I didn't. I think he had cancer. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't really know how he died. I didn't
Usually,
really honestly get the details. I just
usually when people are locked up
well
for
my
that charge, they don't last very long in regular prisons. They usually get sent to a check-in
yeah
camp. Well, that's why we call it around here.
he probably well he probably did. I don't know, but I know my mom didn't really give me a lot of details. She said he died while he was in prison. I don't think she cared to get a lot of details because I think that she was really hurt by the fact that he was even in prison for that.
Oh shit. So
Yeah, no, that's
I'm just bringing stuff up that people are sending me, and I'm asking these questions to ask because they want to know.
yeah.
I
You
mean,
gotta
obviously they
ask.
want to get to
You
know more
gotta
about you, and that's just the way that
Yeah,
cookie crumbles,
you gotta
bud.
let the audience get their questions, and they're not bad questions. Your audience is
And from what you're telling
being
me,
pretty cool.
and from
I
what you're
like
telling
it.
me, you're wanting to be a public figure, and with becoming a public figure,
Not necessary. Not really. I mean,
yeah, you
I mean
bragged to me.
honestly,
You bragged to me not so long ago. You're like, oh, I'm starting to get noticed. Maybe I need. Yeah, come on now. That means you want to be
but
a
yeah,
public figure of some sort.
I I was getting a lot of views on my Twitter, but I don't know like it is what it is. I think it's because I'm not really trying to get views on my post. It's more I think it just comes natural because I speak a lot of truth and like a lot of the things I post are genuine and not just for views.
Okay.
I don't like creating things just for popularity and views. I like creating things and making posts and saying things that I agree with and that I really enjoy.
Well, I'm gonna say with this stream, it's about an hour and 37 minutes. Maybe later on this week I can get a
Oh,
couple of people.
nice.
Maybe I can get a couple people to come in on a podcast later on this week, and we can have them ask you questions and have them give you know what they think about the situation that you were in. Uh, Maybe they can give you
Yeah.
a positive view, a negative view. I mean, my channel's not so serious for a reason. Don't take it so seriously, but it's a serious
Yeah, I was
problem.
gonna say I didn't. Yeah, yeah, no, I get that. I would. It would be nice if it was the nicer side of things, because I'm not the most confrontational person in the world myself.
I mean, I'll try to keep people in check. I'll be like, hey, okay, that question was
Yeah.
brought. I'll be a
Well, yeah,
mediator,
yeah,
but we gotta let
yeah.
them
Well,
have
I
their
trust that
questions
you
too,
can do
though.
that.
Um,
Yeah,
obviously, yeah, obviously it's gonna be a shit show. It's my channel. My channel becomes a shit show after
yeah.
time. We know how my.
Well, how much different is what you do from like blood sports, really?
What do you mean?
Like, isn't this a lot of this with the whole Discord calls and on? Not maybe not because like this has mostly been one on one, but it sounds like when we're getting a group call to me, it sounds like we're just going to be doing some internet blood sports style
I
style
mean,
kind of trash fire.
are you good with that?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine. I can.
Are
Dude,
you going to be able to
I
defend yourself amongst your peers?
voice chatted with Life in a Tent back in the day, and he
I,
told me he wanted to tear my ears off. I think I can handle it.
I mean, look, people are telling me to fucking shove coat hangers up you, okay?
Oh well, yeah. I was gonna say
A lot of people tell
keep
me it's
it.
a shame the abortion clinic was closed the day you were conceived. I don't know.
Abortion wasn't even a thing when I was conceived.
Oh, there was abortion around. It was called a clothes
As far as
hanger.
I know, oh, well, I was just saying, as far as I know, legal abortion wasn't a thing when my mom was pregnant with me. So,
How old are you?
I am 34. I was born in 1990.
Okay, okay, 90s baby. So you don't
Yeah,
remember? You remember? You
yeah,
don't remember. You remember your 2000s, but you don't really remember your 90s.
yeah.
So
I remember some stuff about the 90s. I'd never heard about Waco until I was an adult, thank God, or else I'd be if that would terrify me as a kid. So my mom and dad kept me very sheltered from the world, and I see examples of that, of why they did that every day as an adult. It's crazy.
so I'm gonna round up more stuff that people can ask you and that I can ask
Okay.
you, and I'm gonna let other people do their own research because
Okay.
obviously my channel sucks ass. I'm just getting back into streaming. I haven't streamed in so long, man. I've been on this weight loss journey of mine, and I haven't shared it with nobody. So I'm coming back into the spotlight a
Well,
lot smaller than I used to be, a lot more
and that's good.
spunky, man. Like
I'm glad you're actually.
I
I'm
don't
glad
smoke
you're
no more.
prioritizing your health.
Look,
Good. That's another good thing.
yeah, I don't
That's
smoke no
not.
more.
Yeah.
I'm I'm a very busy person now. I own my own food business. I stay busy.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Nice.
Hopefully, here before too long, once I get enough views, I can go live on my phone and do stuff from my food trailer. That's a
Yeah, that would
possibility.
be really cool. Yeah. No. And when it comes to having a shitty channel, you're basically preaching to the choir. I'm not much better. And I don't post as often either. I just kind of put a cover up whenever I feel like it, whenever I've got a good idea for something I want to do.
But the thing about my channel, with it being so shitty and so low quality, it shows. Yeah, I mean, eventually it'll grow back into something. Hopefully, if it don't, I don't care.
I
But
would
it
like to
show
see
it
that.
shows that it's real and it's not just put together. Yeah, obviously, I want my views. Yeah, that's what
Well,
YouTube's all
yeah,
about. But
but that's how you. Well,
it
that's how you
shows that
get
it's
you
authentic.
people.
It's not like I'm
People
pre-planning all
want
this
the
shit. I was telling one of
people
my
want the authenticity.
I was telling one of my viewers earlier. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to stream tonight. I'm going to get a hold of you and see if I can get a hold of you. And you know what? You answered the call.
But yeah, I'm usually down.
So I'm gonna get
Yeah.
some people together and I'm gonna let them tear. I'm gonna let y'all tear each other apart, and I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna be like, just watching this shit. I'm like, yes, this is what I love. Please make it a little bit more stupid.
Yeah. Nice.
You know, my channel's full of AIDS. You know what?
Yeah.
Come and catch them. That's what you want. You know. But
Yeah.
everybody, you keep it greasy. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Leave the fucking kiddos alone. No more talking to anybody underage on Instagram.
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm definitely not gonna do that.
Um, look, don't do that because like
Yeah. No. No.
that's like almost relapsing for you.
Yeah. No. I'm just gonna stick to the comment section. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try. I try to stay out of DMs as much as possible.
yeah, because I mean eventually that could get you in trouble.
Yeah.
You don't want to get in trouble.
Well, yeah. No, I don't. No, not trying to do any
Because
of the shit
look,
that I did in 2011.
you cannot rock the orange. You cannot. You will not survive a year locked up.
I've got a really good position too. The state really doesn't have it's preoccupied with other things, and they're not really breathing down my neck because I'm proving that I can be a good boy and not fuck up, and so they
Well,
don't have to watch me as much.
you try to be a good boy and stay away from them underagers. For real, get the ID,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
It's not that hard. ID. Look, if you're 17,
yeah,
get the fuck away. Straight up.
yeah, exactly.
But listen, with
As
that,
far as I'm concerned, if you're
okay.
yeah.
You were saying?
Oh yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, if as soon as I find out they're not of age, or even hell, even if they're 18 or 19, I might just block them. You never know. I'm not. I'm starting to have a thing. The younger, the 18, 19, 20, 21 year olds are starting to come off as really immature the older I get.
Well, that's just the way that cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
But I'm off here,
Yeah.
guys. Everybody, have a good night. Give me about a day or two, and we will be back. So you be ready for this. You get some ammunition backed up for yourself, bud. Because look, I'm telling you what,
Yeah.
the people, they're probably going to come at you hard. Just this
Yeah.
time,
It's okay. I've had people.
just don't whoop your own ass this time and knock the camera offline. Last time I know you hit yourself,
Oh yeah,
your whole
yeah.
system went down. Which how did that happen?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that was. Wasn't that when Brandon punched me? I can't remember. I think
No,
that was
that's
when
when you
Brandon
punched
punched me, and my whole.
yourself. You punched yourself into like
Oh, okay. I can't remember
he punched
exactly
you one
how that
time and
went,
you
but
punched
yeah.
yourself, and you punched
Oh
yourself
yeah.
into like a new fucking time era or something, man. Like it's pretty
Yeah,
fucked
it's
up.
funny.
But I'm getting off here, man.
Yeah.
You guys have a good night, everybody. You know, thank you to the viewers. Whoever watched and whoever's watching, come back and watch again. Zenas, you have a good one.
Yeah.